Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about moving yourself from being a victim to a victor. You see, everyone in life will go through certain trials and tribulations. Now, the real important thing is because everyone goes through stuff, some more and some less, it's still important to position ourselves from a point of view of being the victor. You see, if you're in that victim mode, then you're going to simply feel vulnerable, debilitated. You'll feel as if you can't actually move on in your life. And you actually feel helpless as well. I mean, if you consider, imagine right now feeling like a victim, you feel very small, not very powerful, and very weak. Now, whatever happens, whatever we go through in life, is up to us, and I mean you and me, to take responsibility for where we are right now. Now, I'm not saying that you've got to take responsibility for the economy or for the why that person may have cheated on us or did something wrong to us. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is we need to make sure that we assume responsibility for what we do now in this moment and how we're going to act and react in the future. Because if you're in that victim mode, you're not going to achieve the type of goals or success that you desire in your health, your relationship, your career, your finances, whatever situation. You must take responsibility. So rather being a victim of your circumstance, be a victor in your circumstance. Really grow yourself and dig deep on the inside. You see, when you begin to work on yourself on the inside, and you begin to develop your core identity of who you are as a person, as a way of being in this world, full of confidence, full of love, full of self-worth, all those abundance mindsets, it does not matter what happens on the outside. It does not matter what people think of you. It does not matter what people do to you. Now, it doesn't mean that you'll live a happy life all the time, but what it does mean that you'll be powerful. So when other people or other things happen to you, it does not have to disable you in moving forward in your dreams and in your goals. So begin to take responsibility for yourself, for your thoughts, for your belief systems, for your behaviors that you do and how you act and react. When you assume responsibility, you're no longer pushing everything outside of your own awareness. You're not pushing everything outside of your control. In fact, you're beginning to take ownership over it. You're assuming that right here, right now, it's up to me to do whatever it takes to move forward. So if I mess up or if I fail, am I going to just give up there? No, I'm going to be the victor here. I'm going to assume responsibility for my circumstance. And I'll give you an example in my own life just recently. I invested a lot of money into getting an app developed. And for whatever reason, I kind of got ripped off. So I'm quite a bit of money down. Now, I can allow that situation in my life right now to cloud my judgment, to bring my energy down. Now, I'm not saying that I did not have a low energy because I'm human and when things happen in my life, we react to it. But it's how I began to think, okay, I can either wallow in these feelings of being the victim, having been conned or ripped off by someone, or I can actually allow this to be a lesson that I can learn from. The more that I learn from my experience, I can allow that improvement to be there with me in the future, so I can evolve because of this situation. And it's the exact same way where I remember when I was at school, my teacher said, Joseph, if you don't get this, if you don't understand this, you're never going to progress to high school or secondary school in England. And I could have allowed that to affect the rest of my life, but I would never be able to learn and grow because I ultimately took that one event at that point and generalized it for pretty much my whole of my life where I didn't feel good enough or worthy to really grow as a person. Now, if I just kept that belief system of being the victim, but my teacher made me do this, or that app developer, they ruined my life, they did well, and that means people aren't going to be helped now. If I just kind of put blame on others and allow others to dictate my reality, and where I'm heading and my potentiality, I'm not going to move forward. I'm not going to go for my dreams. I'm going to get into that give up, be the victim role. Now, what I have to do myself is assume responsibility. I'm going to take responsibility, I'm going to learn from this, and I'm going to grow from this. I'm going to be the victor. I'm going to be able to grow as a person, and that's what I ask of you. Whatever you're going through right now, whether it's in your health, your relationship, your career, your finances, whether you're suffering from anxiety, depression, even if you're having real depressed, dark thoughts right now, I ask you to dig deep and assume responsibility for this moment right now. When you make that decision that now it's all on us to grow as a person, and I'll be your biggest supporter here. I will help you as much as I can. Take advantage of all my audio, my video online. It's all free for you, so just take advantage and take that first step of assuming responsibility. That way, we're not being put down by others, other situations, or people in our life. We are going to take ownership over our life and where we're heading. That is where we begin to live. We push beyond our comfort zone. We really grow, and we allow this one experience, or these many experiences that you may have gone through in your life, to allow you to dig deep and unleash new capabilities that you never knew were possible. You see, when you go beyond your comfort zone, you will discover more about yourself in this life than ever before. You allowed your qualities to shine. You'll be able to learn, you'll be able to grow, and you'll be able to thrive. When you become that victor rather than a victim, you begin to thrive no matter what the situation. This is all for you. You can do it in every way. So let's go for it. Let's take responsibility. Let's do whatever it takes to enhance our life and to be the true us, to be your potential. So I hope you enjoy that. Have a most wonderful day, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Many thanks and goodbye.